Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. So, for those just joining us, or actually, I see a bunch of people waiting for us to go live. The game was delayed, and it still is delayed just a little bit here. Apparently, one of the umpires got into a car accident or was involved somehow in a car accident and is running late. So we will be starting, they said, at 7:15, which is only a few minutes here, but I don't even see the umpires yet. So I'm going to mute my broadcast, but we're going to stay live here. So just so you know, about as soon as we can and you see the umpires on the field, we'll start. Talk to you in a bit.
Baseball League action in Hornell. Tonight's New York Collegiate Baseball League contest features the Olean Oilers and your Hornell Steamers. We want your experience at Maple City Park to be a great one. The Steamers ask all fans be aware as balls, bats, or equipment may be batted or thrown into the spectator area and can be dangerous. We also ask that you stay out of the open areas and the areas in between the dugouts and the main grandstand. Steamers like to thank the following 2024 major sponsors: Bishop Johnson's DeSanto Funeral Home, the Ryan Agencies, and First Heritage Credit Union. Fans, make sure to visit our souvenir depot. At the souvenir depot, you can pick up hats, shirts, and various items. You can also find out more information about our online store. While you're at Souvenir Depot, don't forget to pick up tonight's 50-50 tickets. Tickets are 1 for $1, 3 for $2, and an arm's length for $5. And finally, don't forget about our dining car, where you can find hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos, popcorn, drinks, candy, ice cream, and much more. Fans, be on the lookout for First Heritage Credit Union foul balls. Return any foul ball that leaves the stadium to the souvenir stand and receive a voucher for 50 cents off anything in the souvenir or concession stand. Every pitching change and every run scored this season is sponsored by Wine Chiropractic Associates. Wines has been serving the Hornell area for almost 30 years, providing quality, evidence-based conservative spine care. Call 607-324-7246 or visit them at 20 Park Drive in Hornell. And kids, make sure to sign up for contests that take place later on in the game. You can sign up at the Souvenir Depot. It's now time for our starting lineups. Starting lineups are brought to you by the Blue Slides, number 210. First for the Olean Oilers. The Oilers are coached by Mike Beimel. Batting first for the Oilers, the third baseman, number 7 from the University of Albany, Cooper Rosano. Batting second, the center fielder, number 2 from Wofford College, Kaz Uehara. Batting third, the left fielder, number 9 from Utica University, Jason Story. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 30 from Lackawanna College, Chase Fisher. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 19 from Hill Junior College, Nolan Kutney. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 1 from Bloomsburg University, Joshua Wilson. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 15 from Wheeling Jesuit University, Michael Norton. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 22 from Georgetown University, Dominic Caffarillo. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 16 from DuPage College, A.J. Fulsher. Pitching tonight for the Oilers from Penn State Erie, number 34, Alec Greenblatt. And now, here is the starting lineup for your Hornell Steamers. Steamers are coached by Blaine Spencer. Batting first, the shortstop, number 3 from Arkansas State, Elijah Nichols. Batting second, the left fielder, number 12 from Louisiana Christian, Braden Macklin. Batting third, the first baseman, number 29 from LSU Eunice, Jackson Lake. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 5 from Gulf Coast State College, Brody Langlots. Batting fifth to third base for number 26 from Delgado Community College, Cooper Daly. Batting sixth, the designated hitter number 28 from LSU Eunice, Alex Dupuis. Batting seventh, the catcher number 4 from Coastal Alabama North Community College, Rustin Pope. Batting eighth, the second baseman number 9 from Webster University, Jeremy Yanow. Batting ninth, the center fielder number 13 from Alfred State College, Devin Mersman. Pitching tonight for the Steamers from Finger Lakes Community College, number 11, Mason McClure.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Richard Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'll be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
So hello everybody and welcome to tonight's NYCBL matchup between Hornell Steamers and the Olean Oilers. I'm Bob Plaisher, broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth here. Let's take a look at the standings coming into tonight's game. The Steamers in second place in the Western Division with a 7-5 record. Right behind them are the Oilers with a 6-6 record. So these two teams could be tied if Oilers take the win here for second place. I'm not sure if they're head-to-head of standing, so that would make a difference, I believe. So there you see the rest of them. Quite a hodgepodge in the Eastern Division between the Syracuse teams. Rochester, Cortland, Sherrill are all doing pretty well. Genesee Rapids still only 1 loss and 10 wins. So it's going to be interesting second half of the season. On the mound for Hornell, Mason McClurg. Mason from Warsaw, New York, goes to Finger Lakes Community College.
Leading off for the Oilers, the third baseman, number 7 from the University of Albany, Cooper Rossano.
So Cooper Rossano to lead things off. Lead-off hitter in there adds to his totals. He was batting. He's going to take second. So one pitch, one hit for Rossano, who came into the game batting .300.
Now batting the center fielder number 2 from Wofford College, Kaz Uehara.
Kaz Uehara in the second in the batting order, batting .353. Takes a strike. Easy play by Leg.
Now batting the left fielder number 9 from Utica University, Jason Story.
Story. Second in batting average on the team with a .406 batting average, so he's in the third position in the batting lineup for the Oilers. Seven RBIs on the season for Storer, and that one's going to be foul.
Fans, please return all foul balls that stay inside the stadium to the Steamer dugout.
1-2 count to Story. That one's high, 2-2. Rossano did make his way to third, so one out. Rossano on third for the Oilers. This will drive in the first run of the ball game.
Now batting the first baseman, number 30 from Lackawanna College, Chase Fisher.
Chase Fisher. Foul back. Fisher batting .233. More importantly, he does have 3 home runs on the season, so Fisher a threat to go deep. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, he had a home run here against Hornell in a game earlier this season. I want to thank everybody for joining me on YouTube as well as the NYCBL app. Got questions, like to comment, give me your weather conditions wherever you're watching from. The other day I did that and somebody said State Street, which was right behind the stadium, what the temperature was. So the temperature is kind of going down here. We did have a high of 90 degrees today here. Talking to Braden Macklin's parents, they actually came up from Louisiana for this game, introduced themselves to me, and said it's cooler down there than it is up here. But her first time in New York, she said, and they just absolutely enjoyed the hills and the greenery and just beautiful area. I always say that we live in the best part of the country, I think, just beautiful. There's a lot of great parts of the country. That's popped straight up in 2-2 count. Out of play. Fisher has struck out 12 times. Make that 13 times.
Steelers get 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and nobody left on base. After happening a play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Oilers 1, Steamers coming to bat.
We'll be back.
Fans can't make the Maple.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at FHFCU.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Yeah, welcome. Hi.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Finding it difficult to work with numbers may be a sign of Alzheimer's.
Dad, are you okay?
An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
Leading things off here for the Steamers, Elijah Nichols. There's a base hit.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12 from Louisiana Christian, Braden Macklin.
Macklin from Livingston, Louisiana, will be traveling tomorrow with quite a few players here from the NYCBL, not from Hornell. Only one other player from Hornell will be traveling for the Futures game down in Liberty University, and that one's too much of a chance for Elijah. Ball stayed in control. Bottom of the first. Again, this is Bob Pleisher broadcasting the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth here. Olean with a 1-0 lead. Ooh, high and inside. That's a walk. So a 4-pitch walk. We'll put Macklin on.
First baseman, number 29 from LSU Eunice, Jackson Legg.
Jackson Legg from Shreveport, Louisiana, goes to LSU Eunice. 6'3", left-hander. There's a strike. strike. On the mound, number 34, Alec Greenblatt. 1-1 on the season. He's pitched 10 innings. He has 8 strikeouts in those 10 innings. And make that 11 strikeouts.
Now batting the right fielder, number 5 from Gulf Coast State College, Brody Langla.
Chopper foul. There's a fastball. 0-2. Other games happening in the NYCBL. The Syracuse Spartans taking on Rochester. They're up 2-0. Salamanca defeating over Genesee. Right, that's the number 1 versus the number 5 team. Salamanca with a surprising 6-1 lead there. Dansville and Horseheads. Horseheads leads 5-3, and this is going to be a base hit. And safe at home, and the ball gets away. Nice try for at home.
Now batting the third baseman, number 26 from Delgado Community College, Cooper Daly.
Cooper Daly up. It was great to see Cooper's uncle Jeff came up and talked to me. Another run comes home. And 1 count. Cooper Daly. Anyways, really had talked to him for like 10 minutes, just reminiscing. I used to coach him in basketball, and great kid Jeff, now a lawyer in Philadelphia area, owns his own firm. It's 3-1 now. And walks him, so patient at bat for Daly gets him on base. So runners on the corners with 1 out. Hornell 2 runs home here, bottom of the first.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 28 from LSU, Eunice.
A first week and a half for the Steamers this year. And then have slowly kind of righted the ship here and have done a really good job. Won 3 in a row, looking for their 4th win in a row here. This is Alex Dupuis. 1-1. This one popped up, should be playable. Keeps drifting, nice play. Great snag by Fisher. That ball kept drifting. It is a wind. It's kind of swirling, so I'm not sure how it, we can see how it played there at first base, because that ball from my angle was kind of hit right to first base in the air, but drifted about 25 feet to the east. So Rustin Pope from Molino, Florida. That's a ball, 2-0. That one fouled back. Oh, and he went through with that one, 2-2. Tried to hold up a little too late. Pope goes to Coastal Alabama North Community College, and that's a strikeout.
Steelers get 2 runs on 2 hits. There's 1 error. 2 men left on base. After 1 inning of play,
so we go to the second. Hornell able to plate 2 runs on 2 hits, and only 1 error. I should sound not surprised that it's 1 error. Thank you very much for our sponsors, including First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open an Apex checking account, a checking account that pays you. That's right, and cashback rewards for an ATM freezer furnished. Stop by one of their several locations throughout the southern tier of New York. The Hornell location at Mays and Seneca Streets in Hornell. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, and New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris, proud supporters the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders and Hornell Steamers. It's Connors and Ferris. The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations to serve you better. Jeff Ryan, insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies in Hornell. The Ryan Agencies. And by Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service, make car buying simple when you drive your deal. One of these 2 great locations, Simrock. Log on to Simmons and Rockwell Nissan of Hornell.com and Simmons and Rockwell Ford.com. And by Twin Hickory Golf Club, 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteo Valley. Log on to TwinHickoryGolfClub.com and buy a gift certificate for that special loved one, a golfer in your life, or for yourself. If you want to give yourself a gift, give them a gift certificate from Twin Hickory. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Brian Butler, Mike Hess, Darryl Howell, and crew. In fact, I just had my car repaired up. Got to pick it up Monday from City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan.
Leading off the second for the Oilers, the designated hitter, number 19 from Hill Junior College, Nolan Cutney.
Cutney batting 133. Oh, and 2 to Cutney. And swings through that one, so a 3-pitch strikeout. Beautiful pitching by McClurg.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1 from Bloomsburg University, Joshua Wilson.
So Joshua Wilson. Wilson batting .269 with a homer. A little high with a 2-0. Didn't give you my temperature rating like I always do. It's 82 degrees with a breeze, which makes it nice and tolerable. And the funny thing is, it's been so hot for the last week and a half up here in the 90s most days. And next week, it's going to be in the 70s for most of the week. Tuesday is the only week that it shows above 80. So, there's a cool guy with his motorcycle. Yeah. Real cool. And there's strike 3. Full houses. Or full house. Strikeout.
Now batting the right fielder, number 15 from Wheeling Jesuit University, Michael Norton.
Cool. Where's the police when you need them? This is Michael Norton batting .238. Do I sound like I'm getting old? I am. I have visited and go down to Greenville, South Carolina. I've been down there a couple times, and I got to go get in. This one's popped up out of play. And they have a noise ordinance down in this within the city limits, and it's like a $250 fine. And I've seen them pull over. You're not allowed to rev your motorcycles, your cars, and stuff like that there. And it's one of the fastest growing cities for that reason, just because it's nice to live there. No noise pollution. That's my tirade of the day. Back to baseball. Chopper, 3-1. Or 3-2. Full count. And ends up walking him. So Norton earns a walk. So 2 outs.
Now batting the catcher, number 22 from Georgetown University, Dominic Caffarillo.
So Dominic Caffarillo. He's only hit 5 at-bats this season. Looking for his first hit. There's a strike. Foul tip. Oh, and 2 outs. Norton on first, the lone runner for the Oilers, and there's a strikeout.
runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After 1.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Steamers 2, Oilers 1.
We'll be back.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
Fans with George Clark and Sarah Aarons, please report to the side of the Steamer dugout and meet our Steamer interns. You've been selected for our Dizzy Bat Contest.
The Dizzy Bat Contest. How about the Dizzy Broadcaster Contest? I'd win that every time.
Leading off the second for the Steamers, the second baseman, number 9 from Webster University, Jeremy Yanow.
Yanow takes a strike. Deerfield, Illinois, one of the 2 players from Chicago on the Steamer roster. Three and 1 count to Yanow. Foul back. 3 and 2. Yanow heads south from Chicago to Webster University in St. Louis. And it's a walk. So Yanow on base in the 8th position, which is nice. Brings up Devin Mersman in the 9th position.
State College, Devin Mersman.
I love it, and obviously the coaches love it too, and their lower part of the batting order produces. I don't care if it's a walk, any way to get on base. Nice hustle by Devin. Nice bunt. So Mersman on.
Shortstop number 3, Elijah Nichols.
Slow enough, and Mersman fast enough. So he's able to beat that one out. or not even beat it out. It wasn't even thrown, so. Infield hit. What happened there? I didn't even see. So Elijah Nichols got hit. I was looking down. I know there was only one pitch thrown, which loads the bases. I'm going to take a trip out to the mound here. Talk to Greenblatt. And that's a little music. My favorite music. It's not really my favorite, but it's awesome that he's using it. So Macklin, who walked his first at bat. It's low, 1-1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Fouls that one off, 1-2. 2 runs on 3 hits for the Steamers, 1 run on 1 hit for the Oilers. Oh, and swings through that one, so nice pitch, little off speed from Greenblatt.
The first baseman, number 29, Jackson Lay.
Greenblatt has appeared in, well, he's actually started, this is his 3rd start of the season. He's pitched in 10 innings. Pitched 10 innings, I should say. Has a 1.80 ERA. So struggling here, but has done impressive in his 2 starts prior. Greenblatt striking out 8 batters and walking 1. And the double play. Wow, what a great comeback by Greenblatt.
Series no runs on 1 hit. No errors and 2 men left on base. After 2 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steamers 2, Oilers 1. Fans, it's now time for our oversized uniform race. Our contestants
check out the oversized uniform race.
Race down to our intern, Mackenzie. On your mark, get set, go! 1.
No, it's not the oversized uniform race. It's the Dizzy Bat contest.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go! Fans, don't forget about our dining car where you can find hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos, popcorn, drinks, candy, ice cream, and much more.
So, Today's game brought to you by Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street in Hornell. The Italian Villa, all your Italian favorites over 60 years. The Argentari family bringing you that great food. The Italian Villa. Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Giglio, 24-a-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. It's Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. And Rustic Lux, don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux or reloved, refurbished furniture. It's Rustic Lux. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Zukowski at Wine Chiropractic Associates in Hornell. 324-7246, Wine Chiropractic Associates. Maple City Collision Auto Body Repair Shop. 7546 Seneca Road in Hornell. Tell them John Birch sent you. All makes and models, all years.
Leading off the third for the Oilers, the second baseman, number 16 from DuPage College, A.J. Fulcher.
So A.J. Fulcher. Fulcher batting 143. 1-2 count to him. Three hits at 21 at bats. One of those hits, a home run. So leg, easy play for him.
Now batting the third baseman, number 7, Cooper Rosario.
Rosario got a hit into left, his 1-for-1 today. One and one. Nice play by Yanao.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Kaz Yurihara.
Kazuhara 0-for-1, grounding out to first base. His first at bat. This one a blooper, going to be tough. Oh, he's got some wheels, doesn't he? And a dance move to go with it. Watch him hustle into the screen here.
The left fielder, number 9, Jason Story.
Zoom. See that dance move again. There it is. Jason Story. Story popped out to right, but did Get an RBI for that. Two and 0 count. There's a strike, 2 and 1. Story 406 batting average. Has 2 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run this season. Played for the Hornell Steamers last year. Was traded in the offseason for cash and players to be considered later. Popped up, leg underneath it, and makes the out for the 3rd out. So works around a double.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
We'll be
After
back.
2.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard.
My name's Stacy, I'm 57, and I was adopted in 2020. One teen can come in and make you look at life in a whole different way.
You know, he's my father, so I look up to him a lot. If I can be 10% of the man he is, I'll be a happy person for sure.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
My entire practice is focused and centered around St. James Hospital in Hornell. We see a lot of joint pain from hips, shoulders, and knees, whether you're a weekend warrior or even a 80 to 90-year-old who just wants to stay active and keep walking a couple blocks in their neighborhood. I want to spend the time to connect, to really hear you and understand why you've come to visit me to seek treatment. It drives me to be the best physician I can be so that you can go back and do the things that you want to do in life.
Brody Langlot.
So Langlot to lead things off. Langlot's 1 for 1 as an RBI single in the 1st inning. Right up the middle. Swings through that one, 0-2. Good crowd here tonight for a Saturday night. And off the glove. See how they score that. Take a look again.
Now batting the 3rd baseman, number 26.
Should be an error, but I don't see an error listed.
Daly.
Guess they're giving him a hit. Cooper Daly reached down a walk in the 1st inning. What the heck was that? Oh, bird poop. It didn't hit me, but it hit close by. Stupid pigeons. Daly. That one falls in. Cooper Daly.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 28, Alex Dupuis.
Dupuis popped out to 3rd, or popped out to 1st. Oh my goodness. I'm saying that because, well, oh, and 2 count to Dupuis. Cooper Daly on first, Brody Langlots on second, the runners for the Steamers with nobody out. This one popped up out of play. Yep. There's a base hit. Runners staying put. The base is loaded with nobody out now. Kick it.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Rustin Pope. That's the First Heritage Credit Union 50 center. Return that foul ball to the souvenir stand and receive a voucher for 50 cents.
Oh, and 1 to Pope. This one driven. Runners tag. Langlots covers. Home plate. Or runs to home plate, I guess. It crosses home plate. Dude, I knew there was a C involved.
Now batting the second baseman, number 9, Jeremy Yano.
Yeah, no. Walked in the second. His first at bat. Swings through that one, 1-1. Alex down to second, so 1 out. Runners on second and third. 1 and 2 to Yanao. Yanao. And strike 3.
Now batting the center fielder.
Brings up Devin Mersman, who had the infield hits in the second, is 1 for 1. That's low. Bottom of the fourth, Salamanca with that 1-0 lead over Genesee. The Rapids the only other game besides this one in the NYCBL. A game is delayed in Horseheads. Dansville and Horseheads waiting to take the field in that one. I'm not sure if there's rain in that area or what. I didn't see anything listed. This one lifted should be... Wow, did he catch that? Even he's not sure. He's walking back out like he didn't get it. Let's see the replay here. See if it will hit the ground at all. It did go out of his glove. That is
one run on 3 hits. No errors and 2 men left on base. After 3 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard.
But what are you going to do?
Steamers 3, Oilers 1.
Yep, the ball out of his glove.
Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Richard Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
So leading things off, Chase Fisher. That one was hit hard. It was a home run. Talked about his power, his first at bat. His 4th home run of the season. And that's what hurts even more when the umpire missed the dropped ball in the outfield, which would have scored a couple runs. It's so important that they get those right because, well, I mean, it's early on in the season, but still. Got to put him in a position so he can see. I almost think the kids are taught to kind of surround him so if umpires can't tell if he dropped it or caught. This one lifted. First out.
Now batting the shortstop, #1, Joshua Wilson.
It's worse back home. I wouldn't leave my house.
Now batting the right fielder, number 15, Michael Norton.
When you think about it, can you bring some napkins up? I got hit by bird shit. Oh. It lived right above damn pigeons. Look at it right there. There's one of them.
Oh, Jesus.
It got wet.
Would you want to do that? I'll tear those up and sit down and grab them. Handful of napkins. Where are the napkins at?
And tell them to send me up orange drink and
orange drink. What's that?
A hot dog.
What's an orange drink?
Crush.
Crush
soda.
All right.
Or pop, whatever you call it.
And then a what? Whatever they call it down south.
Hot dog with Texas sauce on it.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Oh. Yes, sir.
So the third out.
Steelers get one run on one hit. No errors and nobody left on base after 3.5 innings of play.
Go to the bottom of the fourth.
Steamers 3, Oilers 2.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
So Elijah Nichols to lead things off here, bottom of the fourth. Popped out of play.
Hi, Ellie.
You didn't have to bring that up. I usually deliver it for me. Thank you. One of the So I
Now
got
batting the left fielder, number 12, Braden Macklin.
So I get hit by some bird poop. That's one of the problems with having the roof over the place. They nest upstairs. And it splattered onto my phone and everything. Must have drank too much water. So Elijah Nichols strikes out. There's a base hit from Macklin.
Now batting the first baseman, number 29, Jackson Lay.
One and one to leg. Two and one. Hornell travels to Salamanca tomorrow. Salamanca started out 1-7. They're leading the number 1 team, Genesee. There's a base hit, multiple. Oh, why'd he slow down? Don't slow. Doesn't matter, he's still gonna cross the plates. It's one of those ones just fair and then curtails off.
Now batting the right fielder, number 5, Brody Langlass.
Langlots 2 for 2. Two and two. Ooh, a collision. Oh, hope they're all right. Let's see that again. Both players still down. Looks like the way he landed when he came down wasn't good. We'll be back.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we are the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Yeah, welcome. Hi.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Finding it difficult to work with numbers may be a sign of Alzheimer's.
Dad, are you okay?
An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
So, both players still trying to shake it off. Well, they both got up. They gave each other a hug, which was nice. I've got it on film, but I don't have it. Didn't do it live. It was good sportsmanship, and I know that it was just a collision. Let's take a look at it in regular speed here. Here we go.
Your attention, please.
Ooh, and just the way he
playing first base for the Oilers from Wofford College, number 12, Jack Painter.
So Fisher and Langlots collide. We'll take a look at one more time. See what Fisher must get hit. It's hard to tell because it's a little bit far away, but you can see Langlots grab his shoulder immediately. So, have a new first baseman, number 12, Jack Painter. So Jack comes in for Fisher. I'm glad it doesn't look, it's hard to tell because, and you'll never know until they get looked at by a doctor, or we don't have any, obviously, anyone reporting to us to let us know what's going on, so.
The third baseman, number 26, Cooper Daly.
One and one to Daly. Got him.
Now batting the designated hitter number 28, Alex Dupuis.
Nice play by Wilson. Joshua Wilson. So 2 out. Langlot's on first. Or I'm sorry, on second. That's low, 2-0. Yeah. How'd you like to live there? Right next to the highway. Hornell police have got to do a better, just should be patrolling that. There's a base hit. Langlots comes home. Oh, right on cue. Yeah, that was awesome.
Now batting the catcher number 4, Rustin Pope.
Pope. So 2 out walk to Pope. Gonna bring up Jeremy Yano. Today's game is brought to you by Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs, 281-8777. Fundraisers, team, school, sports, work apparel, and so much more. It's Valley Apparel and Designs. Valley Apparel and Designs. How about St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department? Injured, they've got you covered. Orthopedics Department at St. James Hospital. I've actually used their services before. Do a great job up there. The Orthopedics Department at St. James. Injured, they've got you covered. Our champions
Your
are
attention,
cheered on.
please. Now pitching for the Oilers from Mineral Area Junior College, number 31, Matt Marsh.
So Matt Marsh comes in to pitch. Today's game brought to you by Oyer Self-Storage. 24-hour-day access, under 140 units. They got 2 locations, Almond and Wellsville. Sizes up 10 by 30. 607-276-6774 or 382-8172. It's Oyer Self-Storage. And by Lamax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax, Pro Wrench Tire and Auto. It's Lamax Automax. Log on to LamaxAutomax.com. That's with 2 X's. Check out their complete inventory of used cars, trucks, and automobiles. I see cars and trucks being sold, changed just about every day when I drive by. It's really close to the high school here. So they sell a lot of vehicles there at Lamax. Lamax have been there since I was a little kid. Lamax, Automax. And by Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park in Hornell. Strobel Supply.
Jeremy Yano.
Get your DuPont paint and 3M products from Strobel Supply. There's a strike to Yano. Mentioned on the mound, Matt Marsh. He's got a 9.0 ERA, Marsh does. Marsh has appeared in 3 games, and this one lifted. Wow, it's one of the deepest parts of the ballpark. 1 run home. As leg crosses. I'm sorry, Dupuis crosses.
Now batting
So,
the
yeah, now.
center fielder, number 13, Devin Mersman.
So a 2-run double for Yano. So Marsh, this is Marth's 8th inning, or start of an inning. He's pitched 7 total innings. He's given up 8 hits, 7 runs in those innings. His ERA 9.0. He's got a 1 and 8 strikeouts and 1 walk, though. So his ratio strikeouts to walk are very good. Foul tip, 2-2. That's high, 3-2. Yano, the lone runner on second for the Steamers. So a 2-out walk. We'll bring up top of the order, or top of the batting order. Yep, Elijah Nichols. Who's 2 for 3.
Elijah Nichols.
One 1-0 to Nichols. Hornell 8 runs on 10 hits, no errors. 2 runs on 3 hits by the Oilers with 2 errors. Oh, just curtailed away from him just a little bit at the end there. Popped foul.
That's the first Heritage Credit Union 50 center.
The runners advance. So 2 outs, runners on second and third, full count to Elijah. 5 runs home here, bottom of the 4th for the Steamers. That's low. That's a walk to load the bases. Steamers looking.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Braden.
Looking to win their 4th game in a row. They did get rained out last night. So they did have a game scheduled in Dansville that was postponed. This one's going to drop in. 1 run, 2 runs. They're sending the 3rd run home. 3rd run. Job by Braden with the triple.
Now batting the first baseman, number 29, Jackson Lay.
That one hits him. Wow, pitching troubles for the Oilers here. They do have a 10-run rule. I'm not sure when it comes into effect, to be honest with you.
Brody Langla.
Two and 0 count. Brody Langlots. Nice play by Wilson. So that's the end of 4. 8 runs by the Steamers.
Steamers get 8 runs on 5 hits. There's 1 error and 2 men left on base. After 4 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steamers 11, Oilers 2. Fans, it's now time for our oversized uniform race. Our contestants will race to put on a pair of Steamer pants.
Today's game brought to you by Wilkins Auto Sales Incorporated. Car trailers, utility trailers, and dump trailers. It's Wilkins Auto Sales right up there on outside Route 21 On your way to Almond, Wilkins Auto Sales. As we look at the oversized race. So today's game is brought to you by Alfred State College. Hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State College. Call today, take a tour of Alfred State, and learn about financial aid plans and so much more. Ranked top SUNY Regional College by U.S. News Rankings. Scholarships available as well. Hit the ground running. Alfred State College.
Leading off the fifth for the Oilers, the catcher number 22, Dominic Caparillo.
So Dominic Caparillo. Eleven to 2 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Two and one count to Caparillo. Two and two. Full count. Oh, and hits him. Hits him right on the. He's got one of those protectors. You can see he's taken off right now.
Now batting the second baseman, number 16, A.J. Fulcher.
So Fulcher. Sorry, my screen was a little tight. Foul. A little dark. I thought I had set the thing to adjust, and it didn't. You stand here, and it just keeps getting darker and darker. And slow, you don't really notice that it's getting darker. Scott Tobias comments, looks like it's a nice night in Hornell for baseball. And it is. It's a beautiful night for baseball here. Scott watching from Albany, New York, the capital of New York.
Now batting the third base, number 7, Cooper Rossano.
Oh, nice. That's in the dirt. Steam engine letting off some steam in the background. One and two.
Did you like anything?
Cooper Rossano. Nice throw.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Kaz Uehara.
Took one extra step, I think, on that, but had to get his footing. Get his momentum. So Dominic Caffarillo, the only lone runner for the Oilers on third with 2 outs. 1-0 count to Kaz Uehara, sorry.
Let's go, Clarky!
Two and one. That's low, so a walk. 5-pitch walk.
Now batting the left
It's going to break up Jason's story. Game time, an hour and a half. Here, this game did start 15 minutes late. Now,
no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. After 4.5 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steamers 11, Oilers 2.
today's game brought to you. Actually, we're going to take a look at the standings. Some of you that joined late, these are the standings to start today. See the Genesee Rapids, and they're losing big to the Salamanca Lizards right now.
It's now time for the
And if Hornell can, or Salamanca has 11 games, Hornell 12. So the Hornell's 13th game and Salamanca's 12th. So A lot to be played before we can make any kind of decision there, but Steamers got to keep winning to stay pace. Oilers will be 2 behind if they cannot come back here.
Fans, get out your 50-50 tickets.
Oops, I got to check my 50-50.
Tonight's winning ticket is worth $105.
$105.
If you have the winning number, please come up to the press box to claim your prize. Tonight's winning number is 842.
Got those.
923.
I don't have those.
842 923. If you have the winning number, please come up to the press box.
Boo. So today's game brought to you by First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Stop at one of their several locations throughout the Southern Tier. Log onto their website. They have different seminars for retirement. They also have days of shredding. And a lot of services here in the Southern Tier by First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP. For Connors and Ferris, proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Steamers, Connors and Ferris. And the Ryan agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations to serve you better. Jeff Ryan Insurance Protection you can rely on. So, Cooper Daly. Up. Fouls that one against the screen.
That's the First Heritage Credit Union 50 center.
Ooh, a little stumble, but safe. Nice hustle. A little stumble that time by Fulcher. And Daly, I'm not sure if he dropped the ball or mishandled the ball that made him kind of. Let's take a look.
28, Alex Dupuis.
Just awkward. That one's high. So Dupuis. That low, 2-1. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us on Play Sports YouTube channel, as well as on the NYCBL, and that's fair. I tell you, that third baseline is getting a lot of use. It's like, I think that's got to be the 3rd or 4th hit we've seen there. That's a double. Kick it.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Rustin Pope.
So Dupuis. So nobody out. Runners on the 2nd and 3rd. Dupuis at 2nd, Daly at 3rd. Brings up Rustin Pope. And we're going to take a little trip to the mound here. I want to thank all our advertisers. That's how I make money. The team does not pay me. I don't make any money anywhere else besides the advertisers. So I appreciate that, and it allows me to do what I love and bring you sports. There's a low ball strike. Pope from Molino, Florida, goes to Coastal Alabama North Community College. That's a mouthful. I'd like to know what their sign looks like on the building. I bet the sign costs more, if it's a lit up individual letter sign, costs more than like Duke or some of those colleges. One and two. Closest Division I school that has Division I baseball to Hornell is St. Bonaventure. That's about 50 miles to the west, right on the highway. That's what Hornell's placed right on Interstate 86, so it's an easy jaunt to go see St. Bonaventure. I go to the basketball games. They're in the Atlantic 10, so they play UMass. Well, they don't play UMass anymore. They've left, but Dayton and Davison and George Washington, Rhode Island. Very, very good quality of sports. We've had two and strike three. A full count. We've had two players from Hornell High School play Division I at St. Bonaventure. So Jeremy Yano. Of course, there's other Division I schools in the area. Syracuse is a couple hours away. Buffalo has, of course, Niagara University, Canisius University, UB, University of Buffalo. Binghamton University is down Route 86 the other way toward the east. Not toward east, but going east. Binghamton is also the home of the Binghamton Rumble Ponies, AA team for the New York Mets. I've been to a couple games, saw some rehab. Saw Max Scherzer do a rehab stint there, or a game. And then I've been to the Syracuse Mets Stadium and saw rehab. Nice fastball.
Now batting the center fielder, number 13, Devin.
Matt Marsh throwing some heat here.
Mersman.
Tugboater says, "Let's go, Elijah," with the baseball emoji. Tugboater, I like that. There's a gentleman that lives near Hornell here. He drives to New York City every so many days. I can't remember. He gets so many days where runs a tugboat. I think his tugboat now used to be, I think, off Staten Island. Now he's moved into the Long Island Sound for shipping lanes and stuff. That's a pretty interesting job, I guess. But a long drive for him. But I think he stays and he sleeps, I guess, right on the tugboat. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he does. 3-0. So a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Elijah Nichols.
That one's high to Nichols. Osceola, Arkansas. I learned that the other day from one of the parents. Fastball. 1-1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Foul tip, 2-2. 2 outs. Hornell up 11-2. This one's lifted. So Hornell leaves him loaded.
Seems to no runs on, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. After 5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Steamers 11, Oilers 2.
So we go to the top of the 6th. Again, the Steamers travel to Salamanca tomorrow.
Fans, don't forget about our dining car where you can find hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos, popcorn, drinks, candy, ice cream, and much more.
Today's game brought to you by Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan. Thanks, Simmons and Rockwell. Make car buying simple when you drive your deals at one of those 2 great locations. Of course, Simmons and Rockwell with locations throughout the southern tier of New York. Simmons and Rockwell. And by Twin Hickory Golf Club, 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canasteel Valley and the city of Hornell. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com. You can buy a gift certificate for that special someone that's a golfer in your life. Twin Hickory Golf Club. Check out membership rates, leagues, and so much more. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Brian Butler and Mike Cascaro. They can and you can tear down and build brand new houses for you. Butler Excavating and Concrete. John and Dagan, General Child Practice, proudly serving the southern tier. Thanks, John. Been advertising with me for over 30 years. John and Dagan.
Leading off the 6th for the Oilers.
And I don't think he's missed.
First baseman number 12.
Missed
Jack
a month
Painter.
of advertising. Missed a week, I don't think. Except during COVID where I didn't do games for a little bit. Fireworks going off here. Nice snag by Leg. Judy Elger says, let's
Now
go.
batting the designated hitter number 19, Nolan Cutney.
I agree with you, Judy. Speed up the game. Let's go. Went up 11-2. Playing lots.
Now batting the shortstop number 1, Joshua Wilson.
There's some people. I was gonna say practicing safe with their lights and stuff, but they're not wearing helmets. So they get a strike for safety. Now underneath it. And now grabs it.
No runs, no hits.
So we go to the bottom of the
Left on
sixth.
base. After 5.5 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steelers 11, Oilers 2.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, fellas. Right here, right now.
Fans, we have a winner for Elite Pass Drawing. Stephanie Crosby, you are tonight's Elite Pass Drawing winner. You can pick up your prize down at the souvenir stand. Stephanie Crosby. Steamer Organization will be hosting a Stern Chicken Barbecue on July 19th when they host the Olean Oilers. Tickets are $12 and can be purchased at the front gate or from any member of the Steamer Board of Directors.
My name's Stacy, I'm 57, and I was adopted in 2020. One teen can come in and make you look at life in a whole different way.
You know, he's my father, so I look up to him a lot. If I can be 10% of the man he is, I'll be a happy person for sure.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Now on the mound for the Oilers.
Now pitching for the Oilers from Jamestown Community College, number 3, Tim Beimel.
Tim Beimel. Jamestown Community College, give you some stats on him. He's only appeared in one game. So this is his second appearance. He's given up one hit. Doesn't list his innings pitched, which is odd. Must have come in for one batter, but they don't even list. One appearance, one hit, 4 runs, 4 earned runs. No strikeouts and 3 walks, so not someone that'll be in normally, apparently, if this is only his second appearance. But like I said, coming out of high school, a lot of these players pitch and play position as well. So it's understandable they're just probably trying to get him some work.
Steamers, left fielder number 12, Braden Macklin.
So Macklin, like we talked about, leaving tomorrow for the Futures game. They're down in Liberty University, where all the scouts will be checking him out. Him and Danik Reed. I'll show you Danik. He's not in the game. He did sell me a 50-50. He was down around selling 50-50s today. I'll show you a picture of Danik here in just a second. One and one. There's Danik. He will be traveling with Macklin. Danik, I think, is going to be showing off his pitching skills. He does have a couple of bats because he did appear in left field for the Steamers in a couple games. Three and one count to Braden. That's in the dirt, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting the first baseman, number 29, Jackson Legg.
Jackson Legg. He's someone I don't have a graphic of. I was going to make up the graphics. I just haven't had a chance yet. Takes a strike. Hornell delivers. There's a strike, nice off speed. That one lifted out of play.
That's First Heritage Credit Union 50 center. Now batting the right fielder, number 5, Brody Langlots.
So Langlots. Can't give you, after I got hit by bird poop, it kind of destroyed my paper. I threw it out with all my stats on it. Oops, there goes my phone. What's that? Well, this one, that's going to be foul, but it's going to be on the oh, right on the road of Red Raider Road.
Union 50 center.
Thanks. My phone dropped to 20 feet and didn't even break. Didn't shatter. The last 2 phones I've gotten, they're very expensive phones, so I take video with them and stuff. Verizon, it's a Samsung Galaxy A23, and I always get the recommended case for it from them, and I'm telling you, I've dropped it so many times, and not on purpose, obviously. I just has not broken the screen or cracked the screen at all. These cases are just amazing. So when I had one on the last one, I said, I'm going to get one on this one, and it's been great. I almost hit one of the players down there, and he goes, I know I pitched bad the other day, but you don't have to throw your phone at me. I couldn't see who it was. So that's a walk. So 1 out, 2 on.
Now batting the third baseman, number 26, Cooper Daly.
Come on, Coop. And a double play. We'll be back.
My entire practice is focused and centered around St. James Hospital in Hornell. We see a lot of joint pain from hips, shoulders, and knees, whether you're a weekend warrior or even a 80 to 90-year-old who just wants to stay active and keep walking a couple blocks in their neighborhood. I want to spend the time to connect, to really hear you and understand why you've come to visit me to seek treatment. It drives me to be the best physician I can be so that you can go back and do the things that you want to do in life.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Now the 7th for the Oilers, the right fielder, number 15, Michael Norton.
So Michael Norton leads things off. injury-wise, the collision earlier that we saw didn't look like, or didn't end up, I guess, being anything serious, at least according to Hornell officials, for Hornell anyways.
Now batting the catcher, number 22, Dominic Caffarillo.
So a walk here to lead things off. Dominic Caffarillo. Popped up.
Now batting the second baseman, number 16, AJ Fulsher.
So Cooper Daly with the unassisted. Pop up out. This is AJ Fulsher. 2-0. There's a strike. McClurg. 3-1. Gonna hit a car, maybe? Nope.
That's a First Heritage Credit Union 50 center.
Some other scores. Dansville and Horsehead did end up playing bottom of the fifth. Horsehead's leads 7-5. Spartans beat Rochester 12-5. In the Eastern Division, top of the eighth, Salamanca leads Genesee 6-3. I think that's going to be all for McClurg. Yep. It looked like. So, 1 out, 2 walks here. Nice job. Mason.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Steamers, Genesee Community College, number 22, Sean Kimball. This pitching change is sponsored by Wyand Chiropractic Associates. Wyand's has been serving the Hornell area for almost 30 years, providing quality, evidence-based, conservative spine care.
Sean Kimball.
Call 607-324-7246.
Butler Excavating Concrete, City View Towing Transport and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Brian Butler, Mike Hester, all in the crew. Thanks, guys. John and Dagan, General Child Practice. Corners of Church and Genesee Street. Over. Bringing you that great law practice since 1989. Ding up your car. How about that home run that put a big dent in the car, that truck the other day? Take it to Maple City Collision Auto Body Repair up in North Reno on the campus of Maple City Dodge. Tell them John Birch sent you. And Wyand Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell, 607-324-7246. Specializing in back and neck pain, headaches. Thanks, Dr. Wyand, Dr. Jakowski. And by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836, 24-hour-a-day emergency service. It's Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. And Rustic Lux, 176 Seneca Street in Hornell. Rustic Lux. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux. And by the Italian Villa. All your Italian favorites, plus chicken wings, steaks, cheeseburgers, some of the best soups, and of course toasted subs I always mention about.
Now batting the third baseman, number 7, Cooper Rosario.
Rosario up. Runners at first and second, one out. Kimball from Batavia, New York. Batavia, home of the Batavia Muck Dogs. Used to be a minor league team. Now it's a team like the collegiate, like here we have in Hornell.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Kaz Uehara.
Kaz Uehara. You are batting .353. Runners advance. Kaz from Bradenton, Florida, listed at 5'9", 145 pounds. Freshman at Wolford. Wolford Division I. Double play.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. After 6.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency.
Oh, no, it wasn't a double play. I didn't need a double play.
Oilers 2. Fans, it's now time for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by the Hornell YMCA. So get up and join us as we play Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Take me out. They never asked me to sing. 3 strikes here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, they're not having a kid sing it. Darn it. That means I'm going to give you some ads. Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs. 281-8777. Team, school, sports, fundraising, anything you need, from keychains to signage. They can do it all. Valley Apparel and Designs. St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department, where champions are cheered on. Give them a call. Injured, they've got you covered. St. James Orthopedics.
The Hornell Steamers would like to thank their game day sponsors, Bishop Johnson.
And by Oyer Self-Storage, Almond and Wellsville. 24-hour day access, over 140 units, long-term discounts, sizes up to 10 by 30. Safe and secure. Almond location at Whitney Road. 382-8172 is Oyer Self-Storage. And Lamax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax and Lamax Pro Wrench Tire and Auto. Remember, log on to Lamax Automax. That's with 2 X's. Check out their complete inventory of used trucks, vans, and autos at Lamax. Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmont Industrial Park. 607-324-1721. Strobel Supply. Log on to strobelsupply.com. 3M dealer and a DuPont paint and chemical dealer as well. So thanks, Strobel Supply.
Leading off the 7th for the Steamers, the designated hitter number 28, Alex Dupuis.
So Alex Dupuis. Natchitoches, Louisiana. I think Natchitoches. I think somebody spelled it out for me last time. I wonder if I put it into. Let's see if it'll actually. Google will tell you what it is here. Hold on. Google. Walk. Natchitoches, Louisiana.
Flights from Rochester to Natchitoches leaving July 8th.
Oh, Natchitoches
July
says.
12th start at $858.
That just, I don't want to put flying.
Now batting the catcher number 4.
I want to know more about it.
And Pope.
It's 89 degrees there right now. There's a base hit. For Pope.
Now batting the second baseman number 9, Jeremy Yano.
Yano. There's a strike. 0-2.
Let's go, Mo! Any way you can, kid!
Two and two. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Fouled that one off. Against the screen. Directly back. Here's Hornell's head coach, Blaine Spencer from Louisiana Christian University. Thanks, Blaine. Ooh, and that one's going to advance the runners and create a full count.
Let's go, Mo!
And that's a base hit. Another one down third baseline. Brings a run home and actually ends the game. That run, because it's a 12 or 10 run game.
Steamers get 1 run on 2 hits. Your final score on the Ryan Agency scoreboard: Steamers 12, Oilers 2. Steamers are home again on Tuesday. Take on the Genesee Rapids. First pitch of that game is scheduled for 7 p.m.
So we'll see you Tuesday.
For coming out to tonight's game. Please travel home safely.
Hornell does play at Salamanca tomorrow. Let me see if we have an update on those
One more announcement,
scores.
folks. Tomorrow's game at Salamanca was supposed to be a doubleheader starting at 1 o'clock. Is now one single game. First pitch scheduled for 7 p.m.
Oh, it's a 7 p.m. game, so I might be able to make that game. Or just go to it anyways.
First pitch scheduled for 7 p.m. at Salamanca.
Salamanca, bottom of the 8th. still leading Genesee Rapid 7-3, so that's good news for Salamanca. Horseheads is beating Dansville 7-5 now, about top of the 6th. So that's it. That's enough for me today. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Have a good rest of your evening and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Goodbye, everybody. Back again. Why did you come early to get me something to eat? No, I don't need something now. I had someone else wanted to get it. I thought you were coming to watch the game. It's a good game. 10 runs.